witches, but that's because I want to kind of fly through this game and I'm not too worried about the loss in stats there. But I would like to see Troy get a little bit of use out of this mountain terrain, and then I'll turn him into a paladin or something that can use a nice shield. At least be able to use its own shield. Which reminds me I still need to go get that because I forgot, and I didn't really need it when it was first available. One thing I kind of do regret is having to change my units up so much. You've got to build your unity back, and when you have your, you can't do the combination magic without a decent amount of unity for your unit. And as soon as you change your formation, change a character out for another one, for example, you can change your formation all you like. It's just, you can't actually change the characters in the unit, or they will lose all of their unity. Let's see, I don't know where that Hawkman group is going, but it's nice being able to do that, see that combination magic. Well, I do think, this is something a little unrelated, I do think that we are reaching that point in time where we're not going to be seeing any 10-minute videos. I'm pretty sure that they're all going to be at least two, or at least, 2 segments. Each of them is going to be in at least 2 parts from now on. And I may cut some parts out of a segment if it's just just close enough to fit into 2 segments, but I ran like a couple minutes over, like maybe 1 or 2 minutes over. I may cut a couple like 30 seconds out of a segment just to make it fit, but I'll try to take a boring part or something where I'm just cleaning up an enemy. Hopefully this should be as watchable as possible, I mean, a let's play of a game like this is going to take quite some time. But I knew that when I started. It's just, I still don't want to quite speed through it as quickly as possible. I still want to play the game. But I do like to go through quickly and not waste too much time. I like being able to see. I mean, I like the efficiency, but it's mostly self-satisfaction, to be honest. And I hate being disappointed, like when you have a unit with really powerful attacks. You don't want to see them struggle to take down one little guy off of the map. You want to see him just wipe it out completely. Just so that you always meet expectations. Looks like I've got quite a few guys, quite a few more I have left on the map than I thought. So this may take. I may need a 3rd segment for this one. Maybe. These ninjas are kind of cool though. They're growing on me. I used to hate them because they're kind of like, weak little knights. They take a lot of damage, but they're fast. That's kind of their only perk, but they're not bad when they're strong enough. And they get a whole lot of agility with each level up, so. Okay, now I'm pretty sure I've done this before. You can sneak around here without knocking into Rhade, and I need to do that because I don't want to miss out on this experience. I mean, I'm not too worried about the like when you kill like 3 or 4 units all at once, and your characters level up when they only need so much to level up. I'm not worried about that, but I mean I haven't been this whole time. But I am worried about missing out experience, just by skipping over a couple enemy units at the end of each battle. Just skipping a large number of them, like 8 or more. That would be that's like enough to level up just about all of your characters. So that's that's going to make an impact later on. I mean, your characters are going to need to get to they're going to need to level up later on anyway. And so, why not do it right now, while you're, forced to go through a battle like this, then waste time later, to make up for something that you didn't get at this point in the game. So, that's the way I see it. And the game kind of rewards you for, staying around the same level as your enemies, which makes things a little bit, it makes things exciting enough because of the way alignment works. And the characters that you might want to get if you know how to get them. That fatal dance is really pretty powerful. I mean, when a physical attack, it's not necessarily twice as strong as a physical attack, but because it can be, many times stronger, especially in the case when you've got my golem skill, for example. If I knock, and another thing that I kind of don't really understand, if I knock like one of those, see, they get 2 attacks in the middle and they get 2 attacks in the front, and then they get 1 fatal dance in the back. And fatal dance is probably stronger, but if you get a critical hit or something and you knock them back, just like that, you see that guy? You knock him back, he can do fatal dance twice in a row. I mean, because he still has 2 attacks because he started in the front, but his turn hasn't come up, so he'll do fatal dance just because he has to because he's in the back. And then his turn comes around again, and he was set up to do 2 attacks instead of 1 because he was originally in the middle, remember? And he does fatal dance a second time. That does not make any sense to me, but you'll see it happen. If you haven't seen it happen already, it will happen in the future, I'm sure, because we're just going to fight more and more of these grapplers in the next few videos. So you'll get to see exactly what I mean, I'm sure. And if you don't, you can just play the game and then see what I mean. Or maybe you've already seen what I mean and you understand this mechanic more than I do. Anyway, that's just what I feel about it. I don't think it makes any sense. Maybe I'm bitter just because I don't want to see that kind of stuff happen. Then again, like practically no other unit makes use of that, except grapplers, because they can. It practically never comes into play in any other situation. Let's see, what am I waiting on? Oh yeah, she's got one more to do. So, okay, we're just gonna take him out. Right in the middle and in the front for me. Thank you. That just makes my life quite easy. I don't care how many grapplers you have, I mean, that's not gonna do anything to me.